name is Morjay and I've spent a lot of time in Planet Zoo. I wanted to feel a little bit more productive with that time, so I figured I'd share some of the tips and tricks I've learned along the way. The single most important aspect in Planet Zoo for me is crowd control. When you have a big zoo, you're gonna get big guest numbers. So if your main entry isn't ready to accommodate all that, you're gonna run into some problems. As tempting as it is, don't place animals right where your guests enter. This causes pileups, which not only bring down guest happiness, but lowers the frame rate of your game. A good way to avoid this is by offsetting habitats from the main path. That way, guests stopping to get a good view don't get in the way of guests just trying to get by. Another place this can be a problem is at busy intersections. Here, you see there are too many guests trying to use a narrow bridge. You also have the toilets and the vending machines that are drawing guests that way and causing a bigger mess. A good way to avoid this is by using wider paths. I like to use 8 to 10 meters wide because they work well when you're building on the grid. Don't be afraid to make your guests walk for a bit. Habitat should be spread out. Think about any zoos that you've been to in the past. Many are set up in looping patterns so you can walk one path and see everything. Try keeping this in mind when you build your zoos. Guests will complain if they don't get to see certain animals. I know the pathing system can be daunting, but you can make some really cool designs just by adding bits and then deleting them. Smooth corners are easier for guests to traverse, and they will almost always take the shortest route available to them. By keeping the guests moving in your zoo, you can keep the money flowing and keep everyone happy. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Planet Zoo tips and tricks.